Hi everybody, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us for our weekend weather update. And we've got a couple of big systems to focus on. Plenty of rain coming for the North Island and a very cold change coming for the deep south and perhaps even a little further north than that. Here's the animated wind maps. You can see the high pressure system up there to the north, anticyclonic winds, so all of this air that's in the subtropics being pulled down as a northerly. That's the reason why we're going to be seeing some heavy rain on the west coast of the South Island, because that subtropical airflow actually hits the west coast first of all, then it moves more towards the North Island. However, the general northerly flow means it'll be a very mild night tonight. The overnight lows around Auckland and northerners will be about 17 degrees compared to about 7 degrees down in Canterbury, where the winds won't be so strong and they're a little bit more coming from the Southern Ocean basically. So let's move on now and have a look at the weekend. Here is the Saturday setup. You can see some downpours. Now it's a bit patchy in the north here. The pale sort of the pink areas you see there are indicating a risk of showers or that patchy sort of rain where it doesn't seem to know what it's doing. We've got a bit of that going on here because the real rainmaker is actually coming in on Sunday. So Saturday's just got the first lot of downpours. There'll be a mixture of showers or patchy rain. In other words, a bit cloudy with the chance of some wet weather. And off to the east, the blocking high is stopping this from moving too far east. So many eastern areas could be a bit sunny and fairly mild. In fact, highs into the low to mid 20s possible for some eastern areas up here. A little cooler in the South Island with light winds or a very light nor'easter just hugging the coastline. South Islanders, you've got a little bit of a break on Saturday. Sunday's your main day. So Sunday is here. And when I say main day, I mean like that's when the main southerly arrives with the temperatures dropping. So here comes the southerly on Sunday. Big temperature drops. Some places may only make it to single digit highs like 8 or 9 degrees. If you might warm up a bit more than that to 10, 11 or 12. Either way, the wind chill will be pretty cold. It'll feel like the single digits for many places around Southland and Otago, with those daytime highs anywhere between 8 and 12 degrees. It's going to be a cold one. But further north, you've still got the low pressure system, the other sort of half to this weather. So big heavy downpours, as you can see there in the golds and the blues all through this area. There could be some pretty big downpours, especially in eastern areas of the North Island as that moves through across your Sunday. And then the winds will turn from northerly to southwesterly. That usually drops the temperatures, which will happen on Monday. It'll be a cooler day in the North Island on Monday. It'll be a cold start for the South Island on Monday with light winds and high pressure. This is all high pressure through here. So this messy sort of cloudy, showery setup around the North Island, it'll linger through till about Tuesday. But the next map I wanted to show you is a couple more days into next week. This is Wednesday of next week. I wanted to show you this one because it gives you a good sort of halfway mark for next week and a feeling of what's going on. Goodbye to the showery stuff over the North Island, but hello to the next lot. So this is another low coming in later next week. It has got a very cold southerly behind it for next perhaps Friday or next weekend, the first weekend of May. And then another burst of rain, heavy downpours moving up the west coast. So welcome to autumn. That is all for me. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll catch you again on Monday.